Hi everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel where you can find videos that will make math more fun and easy for you to become winner in numbers, winner in life. Hi! Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Roel Carpio, a math teacher and a coach, and I do math tutorial in my YouTube channel. If you have been to my channel before, welcome back. And if it is your first time to visit my channel, hit the subscribe button found below. And don't forget also to hit the notification bell for you to be notified every time I upload new video. And if you think that the content of my video is worth sharing with others, kindly share it with them. And also leave a comment on the comment section found below. Thank you! In this video, I'm going to present how to round off numbers. So where do we use this concept on rounding off numbers? Basically, we use rounding off numbers especially when we do estimation or when we don't need the exact value of the given number. So how do we round off numbers? First, we can use the number line. So let us say our number line shows the number 40 to 50. Now, in this example, we will be rounding off the numbers 41 to 49 to the nearest 10. Now, in rounding off numbers using the number line, we are just simply looking at the number into which the given number is closer to. So let's begin with 41. So we have to identify whether 41 is closer to 40 or to 50. Since 41 is closer to 40, so meaning to say that when we round off 41 to the nearest 10, it is approximately 40 because it is closer to 40 than to 50. The same thing goes to 42, 43, and 44. All of them are closer to 40 than to 50. Therefore, when we round them up to the nearest 10, they are approximately 40. When we have 45, 45 is midway of 40 and 50. That is, the distance from 45 to 40 is equal to the distance of 45 to 50. According to the rule, we have to take the bigger number. So, when we round off 45 to the nearest 10, it will give us 50. So the same thing with 46 to 49. They are closer to 50 than to 40. So when we round off 46, 47, 48, and 49 to the nearest 10, they are approximately 50. Now, let's have another example. So what if our number line shows the number 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, and 200. So in this case, we are rounding off the numbers to the nearest 100. So we will be rounding off the 101 to 199. If we look at the number line, from 101 to 149, all of these numbers are closer to 100. So when these numbers are rounded off to the nearest 100, all of them are approximately 100. Now, from 151 to 199, all of them are closer to 200 than to 100. So, meaning to say that when we round off 151 to 199 to the nearest 100, all of them will give us 200. The 150 is in between of 100 and 200. That is the distance of 150 to 100, and the distance of 150 to 200 is the same. According to the rule, if the distance is the same, we have to take the bigger number. So, when 150 is rounded up to the nearest 100, this is approximately 200. What if we don't have the number line? So, let's say for example here, In our example number 1, round off 45,678 to the nearest thousand. If we don't have the number line, we have to follow the procedure in rounding off numbers. First step is for us to identify the digit that we want to round off. So in our example number 1, we are going to round off the digit that is found in the thousands place because it is stated here that we have to round off the number to the nearest thousand. In the number 45,678, the digit that is found in the thousands place is 5. So meaning to say, the digit 5 is the digit that we are going to round off. So we can encircle the digit 5. Next, we have to identify the digit after the digit that we are going to round off to the right. So the digit after 5 is 6. So we have to underline this because this digit is very important because this will tell us whether we are going to add 1 or to retain the digit that we are going to round off. So according to the rule, if this digit, the digit that I underlined is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, we have to retain this digit that I encircled. But if this digit that I underlined is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we have to add 1 to the digit that I encircled. So since this is 6, so meaning to say that we have to add 1 to the digit that we are rounding off. So 5 plus 1 will give us 6. And then all of the digits after it will be replaced by zeros. So this 6 here will be 0. This 7 will be 0. And this 8 will also be 0. Now, the digit before the digit that we are rounding off, we just have to bring it down. So, when we round off 45,678 to the nearest thousand, it will give us 46,000. Now, let's go to number 2. Round off 18,646 to the nearest 100. So again, the first step is for us to identify the digit that we are going to round off. So in our example number 2, we will be rounding off the digit that is found in the hundreds place, and that digit is 6. After that, we have to identify the next digit to the right, and that digit is 4. If this digit is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, we have to retain this digit. And if this digit is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 plus 1. Since this is 4, so meaning to say that we have to retain the digit that we are going to round off, this 6. So 6 will be retained as 6. And then all the digits after it will be replaced by 0. So the 4 will become 0. 6 will become 0. And all the digits before the digit that we are rounding off will be brought down. So 8 will be brought down and 1 will also be brought down. So when 18,646 is rounded off to the nearest 100, it will give us 18,600. So let's have example number 3. Round off 20,892 to the nearest 1,000. So again, we have to identify the digit that we are going to round off. The digit that we are going to round off is 0 because 0 is found in the thousands place. And then we have to underline the digit after it, and that is 8. So according to the rule, if this digit is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 plus 1 to the digit that we are rounding off. So since this is 8, so plus 1. So 0 plus 1 will become 1. And all the digits after it will be replaced by zeros. And all the digits before the digit that we are rounding off will just be brought down as is. So these 2 will be brought down as 2. So when 20,000 892 is rounded off to the nearest thousand, it will give us 21,000. And then finally, number 4, example, round off 29,996 to the nearest 10. Now, first is for us to identify the digit that we are going to round off. And the digit that we are going to round off is this 9, because this 9 is found in the tens place, because it is stated here that we are going to round off the digit in the tens place. Now, after the 9, we have the digit 6. So, according to the rule, if this digit is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we have to add 1 to the digit that we are rounding off. So, since this is 6, so we have to add 1. 9 plus 1 will give us 10. So, we will not be writing here the 10. Instead, we have to regroup. We have to write here 0 and regroup 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. So, we will not be writing here 10. Instead, we will be writing here the 0 and regroup 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. Again, we will not be writing here the 10. Instead, we will be writing here the 0 and regroup 1. Again, 2 plus 1 will give us 3. And then this 6 will be replaced by a 0. So you have 0 here. So meaning to say that when 29,996 is rounded off to the nearest 10, it will give us 30,000. Now this time, it is now your turn to answer the following exercises. All you have to do is to answer the following questions. When you are done answering the following questions, you may post your answers on the comment section found below. Number 1 question, what is the smallest number possible that can be rounded off to 700? And number 2, what is the greatest number possible that can be rounded off to 4,000? I hope that you have learned and enjoyed watching this video. See you again in my next video. Thank you.